Welcome in everyone, how you guys doing? If you guys inside here, hit that subscribe, like, share. Thank you for tuning in. Really appreciate each and every one of you who is here. Follow me up on social media. Best way to let me know what to react to. I've been having a lot of people jumping in my DM on Instagram, giving me suggestions, different topics. I like reacting to these kind of topics, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, with your help, I'll be able to pick stuff to react to. Somebody told me to react to this. This was a request. Somebody told me to, I think it's Nicole Raffi, who's doing this. Chronically, online girl explains Drake's creep lore. Yeah, somebody sent me a request, tell me to jump on this, and yeah, here I am. It's 1 o'clock in the morning, UK time, and I'm like, let's go. I was literally about to go throw something else on my TV, and I went, spend some time doing this. I don't mind. Let's enjoy. Anyway, let's go. Let's go.
Kendrick Lamar's album Damn meant a whole lot to me, okay? Like, damn! Picture this. Me, 16, midnight, driving home, 30-year-old men from Chipotle. I was gonna say not in a creepy way, but it absolutely was. Dropping off my 30-year-old coworkers who had no money for their own car because they spent it all on weed. And literally the whole time that I'm driving home, I'm thinking to myself, like, why did I say yes to driving these old-ass men home again for the 50th time? All I can hear is like, I got loyalty inside my DNA. Oh my God.
Left stroke just went fire.
Right stroke put a baby in a...
Is this how this is going to go down, yeah? She's gonna take the piss out of Drake. But funny at that too. Like even switching it around to her driving all a bunch of 15 or 16. The imagery.
Spiral, soprano, see, we like to keep it on a high note. Thank you so much to Kara for sponsoring today's video. We may be in the middle of the year. Let that sink in. It is not too late to jumpstart your health routine. Kara is here to celebrate you with a personalized experience that will make you feel your youest. If you didn't know, Carev offers a curated set of products that are designed to work with research-backed ingredients and optimal doses. The app even helps you track how you're feeling and play back insights about your results over time, so you can adjust your routine as your needs change. My favorite vitamins and supplements from Carev are their Prebiotic Plus. I'm no stranger to tummy issues, and I also love their iron supplement because I am a vegan. I also love that Carev comes right to my door in a box. Makes it really easy to travel with because I have all of my supplements and my vitamins already planned out for me. It says my name. That's a cute little plus. Speaking of traveling, I am traveling a lot this summer. I really want to stick with my goals and stay with my routine, and I don't want, you know, summer vacation or traveling to ruin that. So me not worrying about having to go to the store and buy new vitamins and supplements because it comes right to my door, and also being able to throw this into my luggage helps me big time. So make sure to take care of this quiz to find out what's recommended for you. Make sure you use my code Nicole Raffi for 50% off subscription items in your first order. And to make it easy for you guys, there is a QR code on screen that you guys can scan. Thank you so much, Carev. So as much as Damn, the album by Kendrick Lamar, was very forming of my young adult life, teenage life, I was a teenager, I was a child. I was a child driving old men home because they didn't have a car and they guilted me into it. Anyway, I also...
On a real note, that's that Billy girl. That's that 17-year-old that he had up on the stage. Is this his son? Yeah, I'm not too sure about these other pictures, but boy, look like she got some juicy info here. Let's go.
So I have to admit, Views by Drake got me through a lot. Views by Drake convinced me to break up with my ex-boyfriend. Do not ask how One Dance, Controlla, and Hotline Bling convinced me to break up with my boyfriend, but it somehow did. And for that, I'll always be grateful. However, one thing I will not be grateful for is that Drake is a certified freak, and not in a good way. Now, I've gotten a lot of comments about people being like, Nicole, please do the Kendrick Lamar versus Drake drama, lore, beef. Just cover all this. I hear you. However, there are much better people to do a whole video like that, who have already done videos like that, who can speak on some of the adversities that Kendrick Lamar and Drake are both talking about, and are way more knowledgeable than me, have much more insight into the rap culture, and are much more devoted fans than I ever was. They have done a way better job than I ever could. I do feel comfortable talking about how Drake...
I do like her though. You know, she's like, I'm not even going to get into the beef or try to break down something that I'm not privy to or have much knowledge in. So I'll stick to my lane. In my lane, we're going to be here talking about his creepy PDF activity with these young girls. I can speak from my point of view. I respect that. You know, just even starting off like that, let me give you a subscribe, girl. I'm going to put the link in the description for this video so you guys could see the original video as well too. Let's go.
Drake is a freak. A certified fucking freak. Megan's Law shit. Get his BBL revoked shit. To give a very, very, very...
Oh shit, she said get her BBL revoked. Somebody get this girl, bro. Somebody come get this. She's taking the piss.
Tiny brief summary of the rap beef going on between Kendrick Lamar and Drake so that you are caught up to speed why we are talking about this today. Kendrick Lamar has basically started the best rap beef that we have seen in a very long time. In my Megan versus Nicki video, I did say that this is the year of rap beef. The girls are fighting! However, unfortunately, every single one that we've gotten this year has been surrounded by like very deep, sinister, evil ass, creepy, awful, illegal shit. So Kendrick Lamar released a diss track called Meet the Grams, where he makes accusations about Drake having sexual predators on his music label, OVO. And although Kendrick didn't explicitly call Drake a groomer in this song.
Yo, Drake, it's over. It's over. You got reactors who used to be fans of you now, just they've fallen off. They don't have no faith in you no more. Especially Kendrick hit that PDF kind of angle. As a female, hearing all this shit and stuff that's coming out, how the hell are you gonna be supporting him? You know what I'm saying? It's kind of a, I mean, she started this off fucking ace out the bag with them pictures. I want to find out what each one of those pictures are. Is that Billie Eilish with the green hair? Look how I see the green hair. Y'all let me know below. I don't know if she's gonna go into all these pictures here, but on this one right here, is this Billie Eilish? Y'all can break down all the pictures for me. I think that's the son, the girl, the 17-year-old, that Billy whatever. That's that Billy girl where he has a thing for Billies. Let's go, let's go.
He suggests that there's a lot of inappropriate behavior from Drake by being associated with these sexual predators. With lyrics like, he's got sex offenders on OVO that he keeps on a monthly allowance. Kendrick Lamar also released the song Not Like Us, in which the accusations are more direct. He implied that Drake has an interest in young girls and warned listeners to be cautious around him. Say, Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to the cell block 1 to any that talk to him and they in love. Just make sure you hide your little sister from him.
Now let's just start with the picture alone that he came out with. That picture of his house with a sexual predator pointers on top of it. Man, the beef was over. He didn't even need to rap. He didn't even need to drop a fucking instrumental. He didn't even need to drop a beat. The man could have just did what Drake does all the time and just dropped that as a meme and put diss track number, and he would have won. That picture in itself was a fucking diabolical way of ending somebody. Because now when you see that, everybody was, yo, like I did it in my yo, ain't that Drake's house? What are those pointers on it? And I had to go and look up what the pointers on it said. Sexual, I almost died. Almost fucking died. I was like, there is no way, because it lets your brain, and from the time you see it, you can't unsee it. That's what I'm saying. Yo, he's fucked. Because there's stuff now that's come out, you can't unsee it. And you think this whole P. Diddy vibes going on, you know what I mean, would kind of put a little smoke screen over it, but we ain't forgetting it. We're not forgetting it. Sorry.
I'm certified lover boy, certified. Yeah. Now, this is not the first time that we have heard about Drake's ongoing creepy behavior, especially with really young women. But this is definitely the most mainstream that it has become, considering that a lot of people didn't even know about these allegations or just didn't care prior to this. And then Drake released The Heart Part 6, where he addressed and denied the allegations, where he says, if I was fucking young girls, I promise I'd have been arrested. I'm way too famous for this shit you just suggested. That?
Yeah, seriously, right? As I said this in my last one, yeah? I don't know if he had a ghostwriter or where the fuck his PR team was, but whoever you had in your camp that allowed you to come out with that verse, man, it tells you right away you ain't got no friends, bro. And if you wrote that shit, it makes it even worse, bro. Shit. Man, that's the excuse of every person who is. That's what I'm too rich and famous to be. Bro, get the fuck out of here. That's usually who, those be the ones that be doing all that shit. You just wrapped yourself into that category very easily.
Is crazy to me. Like, I agree. Like, there is no famous men who have gotten away with ever being predators ever. Doing S-word with minors? Yeah, no, it's literally never happened before where they have just gotten away. So this whole conversation gets sparked about Drake being a creep. And now people are suddenly a lot more comfortable talking about it. Like, you know what? That shit Drake did in 2010 was weird. Kendrick Lamar was not afraid to like let it all out. Like I said, there's so much more to all of this rap beef, but there's one thing that Kendrick did make sure that he let Drake know is that he hopes that he dies. Literally, if you took a shot every time he says, you should die, or implies you should die, you'd be dead. Anyway, everything that I'm saying in this video is alleged. Before we talk about all the beautiful...
I like her. We're gonna be doing some more reactions to her shit. Yeah.
women on this wall. Let's talk about grooming and what it is. Because some of you guys don't really fucking know what it is. Grooming is a manipulative tactic used by abusers to gain a victim's trust and prepare them for abuse. It can involve building relationships with children, young people, their families, and friends to gain their trust and make them seem trustworthy. Groomers may also try to isolate their victims, make them feel dependent, and coerce them into agreeing to abuse. Grooming can take place over a short or long period of time from weeks to years. And grooming can involve asking the victim to keep secrets, trying to find out things about the victim, sending messages or images, giving gifts or compliments, making the victim feel isolated, threatening the victim, and making things seem too good to be true. Grooming itself doesn't have any criminal penalties. However, facilitating criminal sexual act is considered a crime. I think a lot of time when we think of grooming, we naturally think of like grooming. But what a lot of people don't know is that something does not necessarily need to happen in order for it to be grooming. A lot of people may compare Abby Lee Miller as someone who had groomed a whole group of girls within the dance team. These coaches or role models or people above you with power over you can be groomers. And when we get to talking about all of these situations, there is a clear emphasis.
Like, usually that's the case, you know what I'm saying? People with money, power, famous are usually the ones who are the groomers. The same said thing that Drake just said, I'm too much of this. The same said people, I'm too much of this to be ever considered to be a... Bro, come on now, man.
Of a power dynamic of Drake being the one with the power and the woman being with the less power. In 2010, Tia Jayed, or Tia Owens, identified herself as a teenager who shared the intimate moment with the Toronto...
I love this girl. Go through the pictures for me. Let's go.
Rapper on stage at a show in 2010 in an attempt to clarify the incident. What was the incident in question? I'm not gonna show you. Back in my day, back when I was really young, artists would have girls come up on stage and they would serenade them and sometimes hump them and
not her. It was this girl on stage, a 17-year-old.
Dance on them and grind on them and sometimes kiss them. Drake did that too, except Drake couldn't possibly find someone his own age, him being the ripe old age of 24 at the time, the same age that I am right now. But his team had selected a 17-year-old girl to come on the stage, in which he kisses a 17-year-old fan and says, y'all gonna have me get carried away again. I get in trouble for this shit. Like, how old are you? Tia can be heard saying 17 in response. I can't go to jail yet, man. 17? Why do you look like that? You're thick. Look at all this, Drake responds as the audience boos. Well, I guess that brings this to a close, huh? He adds before continuing his performance. I don't know if I should feel guilty or not, but I had fun. I like the way your breasts feel against my chest. I just want to thank you, Ishir, before kissing her on the hand, on both cheeks, on the forehead, and lastly on her lips. And he was 7 years older than her. I'm 24 years old now. The thought of kissing a 17-year-old actually makes me want to die. Tia Owens has posted on her Instagram story that she is the teenager who shared the intimate moment with the Toronto rapper. She says, I was 17 back then and I'm 31 now. This was a concert that my dad took me to back in high school. Drake's entourage actually picked me out from the crowd of people, not Drake himself. It was nothing then and still nothing now. Regardless of how Tia herself...
So when you say the entourage, we're talking about Chubbs. And some of the names that Kendrick mentioned in his song, you know. Chubbs won't be getting your hand downs, you know what I'm saying? Partying with his nose now and shit, yeah? That we talking, his personal crew picked him out of the crowd. Because they know what he likes.
Feels about the situation. I'm obviously happy that she's not traumatized from the situation. I would not wish that upon anyone. However, that does not make what Drake did okay. You are a grown-ass adult with a fan on stage who already there is this weird superiority complex there, and then doing something quite literally illegal. You can't escape that. Ever. Not on my watch. Now, coincidentally, the video that did get posted 5 years ago of Drake kissing the 17-year-old on stage suspiciously got taken down while the Kendrick Lamar disses were being pushed out. Suddenly, it violated community guidelines, but it didn't violate community guidelines before. I'm not saying this is what it is. This is my own speculation, but teams are able to pull down videos by getting like ownership or copyright over certain videos, and they can then pull them down from the internet. They basically use AI to like track that video being re-uploaded anywhere. It immediately gets pulled down. Could this be part of his PR team like scrambling and trying to pull this shit down so that people aren't observing what?
So literally after the Kendrick beef, his whole fucking team, his whole record label went out and pulled down any evidence that points to Drake and dealing with minors. But the video's already out there. I've seen it. I saw the whole concert, went up, asked her age, told after she said she was 17, you're thick, you're dirt, hugged her, must have kissed her, and it's something about her breast feeling nice on him while he hugged, some fuckery like that. And don't quote me. I could have some around them lines with some BS, some PDF bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, my boy. Come on, my boy. Like,
he actually did. Maybe. That's just speculation. I literally don't know. I don't know a thing. Don't ask me. What? Kylie Jenner! Sorry, I know my neighbors don't want to hear me scream Kylie Jenner at midnight, but spin around 3 times and say Kylie Jenner in front of the mirror. Look who pops up. When Kylie Jenner was turning 16, at her sweet 16, guess who was there? You'll never believe it. Yes. I know you guys can't guess. 27-year-old Drake. Why? He was performing at her sweet 16. However, one thing to perform at a sweet 16 when you're trying to, rise to fame, another thing to be kissing said 16-year-old when you're like literally 11 years older than her. Stop. All right, guys, I never close the door. I always want you to have access to see that, yes, I do in fact have an in-unit washer dryer. My cats are fighting.
Man, look how he's grabbing her by the fucking neck. Yo.
So, when Drake is 28 years old, he releases a song 6 p.m. in New York, in which he calls out his rival Tyga and even puts his relationship with Kylie Jenner on blast. Mind you, Kylie Jenner is also already in a toxic, abusive relationship with a major age gap that I don't fucking know how that was even allowed, but in which Drake says, I heard a little homie talking reckless and vibe, Drake raps, referencing Tyga's October 2014 interview with the magazine in which he disses Drake and Nicki Minaj. Quite a platform you choose, you should have kept it inside. Oh, you tried. It's so childish calling my name on the world stage. You need to act your age, not your girl's age. The call is quite literally coming from inside the house. However, Drake and Kylie first sparked dating rumors in 2019 after she split from Travis Scott. So US Weekly claimed at the time that their relationship was more platonic, with a source revealing that their friendship did take a romantic turn. At his Halloween party, they were affectionate and clearly they're together. They've been seeing each other romantically, and he also showed up to Kendall Jenner's birthday. Now,
You trying to fucking tell me this man went to the girl's 16th birthday party, and I don't give a fuck how much time transpired between then. It ended up, even after she went out with Tyga, and then went out with Travis Scott, whatever. You ended up turning around dating her, fucking her. So grooming in the first degree. You've been watching this girl from since she was 15, 16, bro. Yo, this... Just when I thought I couldn't be surprised anymore with Drake. Man, I don't even understand how the fuck this man have fans out there still riding and dying for him after this. It's like they're so blinded by the music and the numbers don't lie and all that bullshit, but y'all fail to realize that y'all got sisters, cousins, mothers, aunts, and you got a motherfucker like this out here. Yo, bro. The same energy y'all motherfuckers were giving to R. Kelly, y'all need to give to him too. If we playing it by this game here, same energy y'all had for R. Kelly, y'all need to have for this motherfucker here. Cause, come on, man.
Kylie and Travis ended up rekindling their relationship. Drake took to Instagram to tease his fans with an unreleased song featuring Future, in which he said, yeah, I'm a hater to society, real shit. Kylie Jenner, that's a side piece. Yeah, I got 20 motherfucking Kylies. At the time, Kylie was 22 and Drake being 33. And also simultaneously in that same song, he also called out Kendall Jenner and Gigi Hadid, claiming...
You see what I'm trying to say? This man goes chasing after people's women. Because he was already with Tyga, then was with Travis. Now you've done your thing. She's gotten back with the dude and you're in your feelings upset. It's like my man wants to own every fucking girl he slept with. Every fucking girl that Drake's fuck he wants to own. If I fucked you, you're mine. The minute they get into another relationship, he starts getting on his bitch assness, in his feelings, acting like a little fucking whiny girl. Like, I ain't heard no beef this man has had with nobody that hasn't been over him going behind somebody's back to fuck their woman. I haven't heard no beef that hasn't started like that. I'm just trying to, any problem Drake has had with anyone has always been because he's tried to fuck one of their women. And now it's all PDFs. PDF files, right? Like.
He also had 20 of them. And while it is not illegal to be dating a girl over the age of 18, that is fully within her right and something that she can decide and do, I think it's important to note, though, that he knew her since she was quite literally a teenager. I don't know about like the sane people in the room.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Man.
You guys let me know. Let me know in the
man.
comments down below. Do you guys know people from like when they were children and teenagers? And then
Yeah, y'all let me know down in the comments below. Am I the only one who's bugging here? Like, am I the only one who's thinking that this is some BS? Not what she's saying. Like the whole situation, like this here, right? You know what I'm saying? And then in his new song with Sexy Red, literally doing everything that Kendrick said. You want to tour by, you want to be going down to St. Martin, the Caribbean, which is right next to Tortola. No, St. Thomas, which is just right near to the Epstein Island. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, boy, why you going down into different places with different jurisdictions, with different laws that may appeal to you in doing the shit that you can't do in the States and Canada? Come on, man.
and when they become 18, you're like, you know what? I think it might be a good idea for me to date them. As if there's not a crazy power dynamic there in the first place. First of all, I can't even imagine interacting with someone under the age of 18 now because I'm 24 and I don't really have any business doing that unless they're family. I cannot wait for the men angry in the comments of this video. My video about age gap relationships, men were pissed. It's weird when someone calls you a creep, right? Yeah, I know. Who is friends with Kylie Jenner? None other than Hailey Bieber. At the time, Hailey Baldwin. She said when she was 18 years old that she's known Drake for about like 4 years and that they're really good friends.
I've known him for a long time. I don't know if people really know that. I've known him for about like 4 years, so.
She was 18. I ain't want to watch the rest. I'm gonna watch the rest of this, you know what? All this time we've had this motherfucker in our midst. Like, yo, yep, what stays in the dark must come to light, you know what I'm saying?
When Hailey was 14, Drake was 26. I'm gonna be 26 in 2 years. I don't fucking hang out with 14-year-olds, let alone call them good friends. Sorry, I'm getting heated because like you can't
14.
rationalize.
You can't tell me 26, she was 18. All right, then we have a different conversation. Like, yo, my G, come on. Like, you know what I'm saying? But 14, you gotta be joking me, bro. No, seriously, you gotta be. I wanna know what these Drake stands are gonna be saying. I wanna see someone that jump on my page. What is gonna be your, oh, she doesn't have her facts right. Oh, she's just following the whole propaganda and just misleading everyone. That is not the truth. Y'all need to be giving your so-called idol the same energy y'all have given some of the others. You understand me? Shit.
This. So mind you, once again, someone that he has known since she was a child. 14. What is that? A freshman in high school? In 2016, Hailey 19 said this about Drake. I've known him for a long time. I don't know if you really know that. Hailey and Drake were spotted getting very affectionate at Memorial Day on May 30th and were spotted grabbing a romantic dinner just one day later. Plus, HollywoodLife.com was exclusively told that their date night ended back at his place. And as if the two coupley outings in a row aren't suspicious enough, Drake even wore Hailey's H necklace after their rendezvous. And on top of that, Hailey proudly sported Drake's Toronto Raptors jacket to the MMVAs. Either this is one crazy close friendship, or their great friendship is slowly turning into a relationship. And in a video, Hailey was asked to choose between Bieber or Drake, in which she chose Bieber, but said,
Obviously, I pick Bieber. But like, then don't tell Drake I said that.
don't tell Drake I said that. Now, this is in a time where Justin and Hailey were on a break and not together. It has also been reported that he was pursuing Hailey, and he has been showering her with gifts. He's trying really hard. Remember what I told you about grooming? Justin Bieber did, in fact, get his feelings hurt and decided to drop his own cover of Hotline Bling with his own custom lyrics. I know you called him on his cell phone when you couldn't reach my love. Called him on his cell phone. I know on the hotline bling, I'm sure not your only fling. Every time I leave the city, you been hanging out with him like, I don't know, stay away from places that we always go. Telling him that we don't even talk no more. Every time he leave the city, you try to run game on me like it's just us, but I seen you in a Snapchat on his tour bus. When you hit my line, it don't mean that much. So then Drake releases a song called Bahamas Promises and says Hailey, which he spells Hailey the exact same way as Hailey Bieber, okay? And there's a lot of ways to spell Hailey, and I'm not talking about like Hayleigh. He spelled it Hailey, Hailey Bieber style. Hailey, it's sad that I know all the tea. Broken pinky promises. You fucked up our Bahamas trip. I know that you're not for me. Tired of your apologies. You put the no in monogamy. You know that you're not for me. The song continues. You're living in my mind for free. And for someone you don't miss, I sure feel like somebody you need. You should have been with me. And people do speculate that this is about Hailey Bieber. I don't know what that dynamic is like. Anyway, let's talk about Jorja Smith. Jorja Smith and Drake first started collabing in
This man here proper be in his feelings, you know. Like, this boy be in his feelings, you know. I'm like, I don't believe in this shit, but let me just check something while we here. Yeah. I have a bad feeling what I'm going to look up, but yo, bruh. This guy, you know. Yo, fam, you giving Scorpios out here a bad fucking name, you know. I had to look down at your birth date, and I'm just like, yo, fam, you giving us Scorpios out here a bad fucking name. We're gonna revoke your Scorpio status. I'm not one for star signs and all that crap, but on a real note, we're gonna revoke you. We're gonna throw you. You need to be like, I don't know, Gemini. Man, shit, I'm not even gonna diss Gemini, because I know a few good Geminis. We need to find a different star sign for you. Call it the PDF star sign. You know what I mean? The grooming star sign. The underage star sign. Because we revoking your status, man. Trust me. Your hood pass needs to get taken, bro.
2016. She was born June 11, 1997, and she's an English singer. She's from Warsaw, West Midlands. She's independently released numerous I should get canceled. You know, the fully conscious baby. Who wants to get canceled first?
She's taking the piss with the accent and everything. I like her. Yeah, this is the problem with the world today. Nobody can have a laugh. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, have your fun, man. Let's go, baby.
Me. She's independently released numerous singles and one extended play. She's collaborated with other artists, but most notably with Drake, Stormzy, Kylie, as well as producer Predator. There is speculation that when she was 19, they dated when he was 30. Once again,
She said producer, Predator. She taking the piss in. Like, hold on. She taking a minute. Did she say Predator?
She's independently released numerous I should get canceled. You know, the fully conscious baby. Who wants to get canceled first? Me. She's independently released numerous singles and one extended play. She's collaborated with other artists, but most notably with Drake, Stormzy, Kylie, as well as producer Predator. There is speculation that when she was 19, they dated when he was 30. Once again, not illegal. However, when you are a smaller artist, is there a power dynamic? Because Drake is like a big ass fucking artist, and she is a smaller artist. Yeah. So when Drake was 31, he was singing about Jorja Smith, who was 20 years old in 2018 in the song Jaded. We could have waited. I wasn't rushing. Difference in ages. You're old enough, but you're still a baby. Weird, loser, weird. That's weird. You can recognize that your partner is of legal age to date, but you're still like, there's a really big difference in our ages, and you're still a baby. Maybe that person's a little too young for you. Ooh, it's not legal, but morally, it's weird. What does a 30-year-old have in common with a 19-year-old? I don't know. Millie Bobby Brown. November 2017. Millie Bobby Brown was 13. She was 13 and he was 31. That's bad fucking news when you can reverse your ages. It's like a fucking palindrome. That should not be happening. You should not be talking to a girl that your ages are a fucking palindrome. Unless you're like 44, then go ahead and talk to your like fucking 44-year-old girlfriend. I don't care. This is the one that he's getting a lot of shit on. Rightfully so, because it's probably the scariest and also like it's so out there. So the first two met when Millie Bobby Brown attended his concert in Brisbane, Australia, and they hung out after the show with both stars sharing photos from the meeting on their social media pages at the time. She even posted a photo and she's like, this guy, heart emoji, duh, because it's like fucking Drake, and you're like, oh my god, this is awesome. So apparently they met at a hotel. They were both staying at some hotel in Australia. Millie later revealed that Drake had personally invited her to a show and said that he was just as starstruck by her as she was by him. Speaking at the SAG Awards shortly after, she explained,
tell us all about this.
Drake is my man. I love Drake. He's amazing.
Speaking to W Magazine, Millie Bobby Brown also revealed that she and Drake went to dinner together after the concert. This was the following night before meeting up again.
Just a Drake is my man. And I know people say it's all light-hearted and stuff, but do you see how he has her already manipulated into thinking that it's okay to even say this. He is my man. Like, she's already fantasizing about becoming of age so she could properly date this motherfucker. You should be talking like that at a young age like that.
In Sydney, and shortly after their Australian hangouts, Millie shared a photo of herself laughing on a balcony on social media pages and credited the photo to Drake. The best thing that Millie Bobby Brown ever did for herself was be the young and naive girl that she should be at 13, rightfully so, and talk about it publicly everywhere. That yes, Drake is texting me. Yes, Drake did invite me to most.
Bruh, that's what I'm saying. When 18, 19, 20, we have a different discussion then. You know what I'm saying? We'll have a different discussion then. Still gonna have a discussion, but a different discussion then. 13 years old, there's no fucking discussion. There is no discussion. 13 years old. Bruh, we ain't discussing nothing. You need to get dealt with.
Multiple dinners and multiple outings. Yes, Drake is my friend. Yes, Drake helps me out with boys.
About your relationship with Drake. Tell me about your friendship. How did this all come about? I love him. I met him in Australia, and he's honestly so fantastic and a great friend and a great role model. You know, we just texted each other the other day, and he was like, "I miss you so much." I was like, "I miss you more." He's coming to Atlanta, so I'm definitely gonna go and see him. I'm so excited. Yeah.
That is the best thing that Millie Bobby Brown could have ever done, because the one thing you know Drake was punching the air, pissed as shit when he found out that Millie Bobby Brown revealed that. Yes, we are friends. Like, fuck. I was supposed to be secret. Because, yeah, it looks fucking weird when you're talking with a 13-year-old and you're 31. What the fuck do you have in common with a 13-year-old? So then 2 months later, Millie Bobby Brown invited Drake to be her +1 to the Netflix Golden Globes after party, sharing a photo of them together at the event with their followers and writing, "Blessed to have my security be my +1 at the Netflix party. We text all the time. He helps me with everything. Just life lessons. He's amazing. He's a great human." And when asked what they text each other about, because yeah, what the fuck do you guys text each other about? Millie replies, "About boys."
Advice does he give you? Like, what does he say? About boys. He helps me. What? Yeah. He's great. He's wonderful. I love him.
And when pressed for further details, she coldly responded,
You know, that stays in the text messages.
and rightfully so, they started to raise eyebrows, because that's like so many red flags going off at once. I don't even know a 13-year-old, but I have nothing in common with a 13-year-old, let alone I have no business giving relationship advice to a 13-year-old. So Millie's comments raised some eyebrows, obviously, in which Millie had to issue an Instagram statement defending Drake, in which she said, "Why you gotta make our lovely friendship your headline? You guys are weird, for real. I'm lucky to have people in the business extend their time to help me further my career and offer me their wisdom and guidance. I'm very blessed to have amazing people in my life. You don't get to choose that for me. It's nice to have people understand what I do. Now get back to talking about real problems in the world other than my friendships. Jeez." So while Kendrick did say in his songs, "Drake, you're a weirdo for being involved with underage girls," never name dropped, didn't name drop at all, never mentioned Millie Bobby Brown. Drake decided to play in the Heart Part 6, unwarranted, only fucking with Whitney's, not Millie Bobby Brown's I'd Never Look Twice and No Teenager. Who said anything about Millie Bobby Brown? Well, that's not the first time that he name dropped Millie Bobby Brown. In his 2023 track, Another Late Night, he says, "Weirdos in my comments talking about some Millie Bobby. Bring them jokes up to the gang. We really get to flocking." And also in 2020, his song When to Say When, a lot of people speculate that
he pissed y'all fucked that up. He pissed y'all fucked up what he had planned for me when she turned 18. Y'all fucked that up. Thank you very much for you, whoever did that, you know what I'm saying? But he's pissed because he's just waiting till she reaches it, you know what I'm saying? Oh my God.
his line, "Michael Jackson shit, but the palace is not for kids," was a reference in response to people calling him creepy. However, it didn't really work out, considering that Michael Jackson was charged with multiple counts of staying minors in his estate in 2003. Drake's not really good at this whole defending himself thing, if you guys haven't noticed. 2018, Bella Harris. E! News at the time was like, "We can confirm the rapper closed down RPM Italian in Washington, D.C. this week for private dinner with 18-year-old model Bella Harris." A source says Drake waited for the upscale eatery to clear up before heading into the main dining room on Monday evening, where Bella then joined them, and even said what they ate in this report. The rumored couple noshed on RPM Italian specialties such as the roasted salmon, corn agnolotti, and piccata moderno, and whipped potatoes before being escorted out together, our insider shares. However, Bella Harris did post on Instagram denying the outing, saying that she was happily working and dining in New York City for Fashion Week that week, and she was never in DC at all. And it's like, okay, Nicole, she was 18. Is it weird? Yes, but it was legal. Keep in mind, guess when he met her? Guess when he was taking really weird photos with her? Guess when? You'll never guess. Bella Harris was 16 when he was taking weird-ass photos with her. I wouldn't take a photo like that with a 16-year-old, and I am 24. Drake and Bella Harris met when she was 6.
How much more of this we got? Girl, I'm loving your shit because you're breaking down stuff here that got me just I want you to hurry up because I'm tired of this motherfucker. But I don't want you to hurry up because you're funny as fuck. I love how you breaking this shit down. You know what I'm saying? But this motherfucker had enough now. Like, what the?
16 because her dad is a famous producer. Their first photos together are actually a week after she turned 16. So while we never know if they actually dated, whether he did rent out this restaurant for her, it is odd to be seeing photos like that with a 16-year-old. However, something important to note, Bella Harris's father, Jimmy Jim Harris, the legendary producer, had liked this post in which Isaac Hayes III says, let me get this straight, an army of rappers, singers, producers, managers, bloggers, podcasters, streamers, journalists, and Kendrick Lamar fans band together to try and destroy Drake's career with criminal pedophilia allegations, colorism attack, cultural vulture accusations, and misinformation music, and he's still standing, and y'all still debating who won. Evidently, Bella Harris's father taking side with Drake and the whole rap beef. Billie Eilish. In 2019, Billie Eilish did her annual interview with...
Like as a father, bro, like, what's wrong with him, bro? As a dad, but somebody needs to slap him over his head. Whether the brother or the mother, like, you here endorsing putting up your daughter as a sacrificial lamb for him. Like, what the fuck? But man, after you heard all these allegations, bro, you gonna write that piece of bullshit in defense of this? Let's go. I knew that was Billie Eilish. I know.
Fanny Ferret, which she revealed that one of the most famous people in her phone is actually Drake.
I have Drake's phone number. Drake is like the nicest dude I've ever spoken to. I mean, I've only like texted him.
He's so nice. Like, he does not need to be nice, you know? You know what I mean? No, I don't. Why shouldn't a man be nice? He should be nice. Why? Because he's fucking famous? Because he's a man? Fuck out of here. Billy continues saying he's at a level in his life where he doesn't need to be nice, but he is, you know? This didn't sit well with fans at all. Many fans called out 33-year-old rapper's friendship with Billy, who turned 18 on December 18th, noting that the 15-year age gap between them. This sparked the whole conversation with Millie Bobby Brown all over again. When fans pointed this out on social media, Billie Eilish immediately defended Drake similar to Millie Bobby Brown. You guys are weird for real. I'm lucky to have people in the business extend their time to help me further my career and offer their wisdom and guidance. That's very similar to Millie Bobby Brown. So Billie has been open her entire career about the reason why she prefers to wear baggier clothes, especially when she was under 18, trying to avoid the inevitable sexualization that she is going to go through by weird-ass people, especially as a minor. She said in many interviews before, nobody can be like, she's slim thick, she's not slim thick, she's got a flat ass, she's got a fat ass. Nobody can say any of that because they don't know, she added. So in one of Drake's songs featuring Lil Yachty says, I let her go, she fine as hell, but baby wasn't stylish. Yachty raps, she had big tits like Billie Eilish, but she couldn't sing. Billie Eilish subtly acknowledged this objectification of herself and posted this on her story. While a lot of people defended Drake and were like, wait, Drake didn't say that. Lil Yachty said that. Okay, he's not weird. It's Drake's song. Drake knew Billie Eilish since, once again, she was under 18. A fan even said, I don't care. By releasing a song, he's complacent in allowing the objectification of women, particularly one he talked to when she was just...
How does Lil Yachty know she got big tits? She's Drake's friend. So did Drake tell Lil Yachty this? Like, he don't know what he's going to be rapping and putting on the track, like it ain't been clear before it's been put out.
Just a minor. Much like Drake, Lil Yachty, who's now 26, has been friends with Billie since before she turned 18. I'm honestly really grateful that this video's over because if I had to talk about another girl on this wall that Drake did something really fucking creepy to, I'd probably cry. The sad thing is that just because these are all, you know, the famous ones that we do know about, let's consider all the young women who maybe not as famous or maybe that are famous and we just simply don't know about. Like I said, one of the best things that Millie Bobby Brown and Billie Eilish did was talk about it, was literally use their naivety to speak about this. Oh, can I mention that Billie Eilish, while partying this last week, was seen singing along to Kendrick Lamar's song, Not Like Us.
They're not like us. They're not like us. They're not like us.
A diss track against Drake. Just something.
That's why I like Billie Eilish. That's why I like Billie Eilish. That's why I like Billie Gangsta. Fuck with anybody say Billie Gangsta. You know what I'm saying? I've been hearing so much hate come on way when people be talking about Billie, and I always stand up. Like, what's the problem with her, bro? Like, she makes great music. I listen to some of her shit. Now, let's pull up. I might have to go look this up on TikTok when I'm done. Billie Eilish singing fucking day off.
Can I mention that Billie Eilish, while partying this last week, was seen singing along to Kendrick Lamar's song, Not Like Us.
They're not like us. They're not like us. They're not like us.
A diss track against Drake. Just something to sit with. We see you, Billie. We fucking see you. It's interesting to think about if some of these women's thoughts and opinions may change on this in the future, on the things that they went through, whether they choose to speak about it or they don't. I do feel like this video is important to make, though, because I know for a fact I have a lot of very young viewers. I know for a fact one of you guys are getting groomed. And I'm not saying that, like, I know one of y'all are getting groomed. There's just too fucking many girls that are following me. It doesn't just have to be girls who get groomed. Anybody can get groomed. There are just too many of you that I know that someone watching this right now is getting groomed. And if watching this and seeing the signs of what grooming can look like, if that can encourage you to seek help, tell someone, an adult that you actually fucking trust and know that you can trust and help you get out of the situation that you're currently in. And God, I hope that this video does it. Okay, fuck Drake. I normally like want to get rid of all the posters that I have for these videos and like give them away. I'm like literally stashing them all underneath my bed and by my washer and dryer with plans and hopes to give them away to you guys somehow one day. Nobody's getting this shit. This is getting burned. This is getting dumped in the Schuylkill River tomorrow. I'm not gonna litter, but something really evil can happen to it, okay? Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure that you give it a like. It helps out so much. Also, leave a comment, anything that you want to add, get the conversation going in the comments down below if you want to talk about your experiences or not. It's totally cool. We have an awesome community on my YouTube page, which is like amazing. I love reading some of the conversations that you guys have because you guys are so supportive for one another, especially when we're talking about like more serious topics, and it's really nice that you guys can connect like that. And I'm sorry if anybody had to go through any of these things. Holy shit. Make sure they subscribe if you want to be nasty, if you're not discussing. Also make sure your bell notifications on so you know every single time I post. Rest your gross.
Yeah, guys, man. Thank you for that request. Who sent it to me? This was very informative. I like to spin on it too. Yeah. He's fucked. He's fucked. I don't know how much to say. He's fucked. Don't condone none of his bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And now, like, you know, a lot of women are waking up. Now, Billie Eilish, I'm going to look that up on TikTok in a minute. You're going to want to see that part, because that's gangster. But if you guys decide to hit that subscribe, like and share, because it really helps me out to get the video out there. I'm a new channel, trying to make it. So, you know, every little help helps. And, yeah, you guys be safe out there. Take care. Keep your eyes open. As she said, you know, there's a lot of shit going on in the world out here. You know, so stay blessed, and I'll see you on the next reaction.